Goosebumps. What? Were you gonna start reading?
Was, but
Oh.
go.
Goosebumps. Monster Blood. Chapter 5. I like how you keep turning the book.
I don't know if you know the title.
I
So I can turn it around so you can see what the book is. Evan spun around to find a girl standing behind him, staring at him with dark brown eyes.
Why?
Wide?
Why'd you grab my shoulder like that?
He asked, his heart still pounding. To scare you. Is that... Hey,
That's
who are
her.
you?
That's her.
To scare you, she said simply.
Yeah, well...
Evan shrugged. Trigger gave a hard tug at the leash and nearly pulled him over. The girl laughed. She was pretty, he thought. Are you reading that, or...?
She was pretty.
She thought. She had short brown...
Wait, didn't he think that?
You look at somebody and say, she has brown hair.
No!
No.
You said she thought.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay. He thought. She had short, wavy brown hair, almost black, and flashing brown eyes, and a playful, teasing smile. She was wearing an oversized yellow t-shirt over black spandex leggings and bright yellow Knicks. Nice.
Knicks?
Isn't that like baseball?
Yeah.
I assumed she was into baseball. She was wearing an oversized yellow t-shirt over black spandex leggings and bright yellow Nikes. So, who are you? She demanded again. I don't know if that was her voice. She wasn't the shy type, he decided.
I'm me.
He said, letting Trigger lead him down the tree.
What? Why was he in the tree? Did he chase the squirrel off or something? And why was everyone in the tree?
But you don't know. This whole story
Takes place in a tree.
Yes, with other trees. He said, letting Trigger lead him down. Oh my goodness! He said, letting Trigger lead him around the tree. Did you move into the winter halter? Did you move into the winter halter house? She asked, following him. He shook his head.
No, I'm just visiting.
She frowned in disappointment.
For a couple of weeks.
Evan added.
I'm staying with my aunt. Actually, she's my great aunt.
So what's so great about her? The girl cracked.
Nothing.
Should I have said that differently? Like, what's so great about
You have
her?
to crack.
What's so great about her?
Or how do you crack? Crack an egg.
What's so great about her? The girl cracked.
Nothing.
Evan replied without laughing.
For sure.
Evan sniffled. Evan
Evan sniffled?
It's not even Evan. Evan sniffed at a bug on her fat brown leaf. Trigger sniffed at a bug on a fat brown leaf.
You're like singing it. Oh, Trigger sniffed at a bug on a fat brown leaf.
It's a great song, man. Trigger sniffed at a bug. Trigger sniffed at a bug on a brown. Trigger sniffed at a bug on a. Trigger sniffed at a bug on a fat brown leaf. It's hard not to say it like that.
We'll just use that. Even though you like sort of laugh at you. Whatever.
Trigger sniffed at a fat brown.
Leaf on a bug?
Trigger sniffed at a bug on a fat brown leaf.
Is that your bike?
Evan asked, pointing to her red BMX lying on the grass beside her. Yeah, she replied.
It's cool.
He said.
I have one like it.
I like your dog, she said, eyeing Trigger. He looks real stupid. I like stupid dogs.
You too, I guess.
Evan laughed. What's his name? Does he have a stupid name? She bent down and tried to pet Trigger's back, but he moved away.
His name's Trigger,
Evan said, and waited for her reaction. Yeah, that's a pretty stupid name, she said. It's starting to sound a little southern. She said thoughtfully. Especially for a Cocker Spaniel.
Thanks.
Evan said uncertainly. Trigger turned to sniff the girl's hand, his tail wagging furiously, his tongue hanging down to the ground. I have a stupid name too, the girl admitted. She waited for Evan to ask.
What is it?
He said finally. Andrea, she said.
That's not a stupid name.
I hate it, she said, pulling a blade of grass. Off her leggings. Andrea! How am I supposed to do it? Andrea.
Andrea.
No whiny voice. What's a cultured voice?
A cultured voice?
Andrea.
That's not a cultured voice. Do it in a British accent. A snobby British accent.
Andrea. She stretched the name out in a deep cultured voice. It sounds so stuck-up. Like I should be wearing a corduroy jumper with a prim white blouse, walking a toy poodle. So I make everybody call me Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Evan said, petting Trigger.
My name is...
Don't tell me, she interrupted. I don't know. Okay. Don't tell me, she interrupted, clamping a hot hand over his mouth.
She certainly isn't shy,
he thought. Let me guess, she said. Is it a stupid name too?
Yeah.
He nodded.
It's Evan. Evan Stupid.
She laughed. That's a really stupid name. He felt glad that he made her laugh. She was cheering him up, he realized. A lot of girls back home didn't appreciate his sense of humor. They thought he was silly.
But aren't they supposed to?
I guess.
I don't like
Oh, you told a joke.
You're silly. I don't like that.
I don't know, I guess it's a little different. I don't know. What are you doing? She asked.
Walking Trigger. You know, exploring the neighborhood.
It's pretty boring, she said. Just a lot of houses. Want to go into town? It's only a few blocks away. She pointed down the street. Evan hesitated. He hadn't told his aunt he was going into town. But, what the heck, he thought. She wouldn't care. Besides, what could possibly happen?
Dun dun dun.
Ba-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Hey! Let's do the music.